I'm the kind of comic that doesn't use the N-word because we had a debate about that.
Okay.
You know, about there's comics I see, you know, that it'll be a majority audience that don't look like us.
Right.
And they'll use that word over and over. And I go, are these people laughing because the joke is funny? Or are they laughing because nigga is funny?
Right.
Because nigga is, let's be for real. Phonetically, it's a funny word. God damn, that word is funny. It's the top, it's the Nike of racial slurs.
Yes.
You know, like nigga is the top. Like spick.
Just don't say it.
Yeah. Spick and chink, those are like Adidas, Reebok. But nigga, like if I watch this joke, if I say, man, here come this bald head ass nigga, hilarious.
Right.
Here come this bald head ass brother. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a
So I've already done a video on, is there such thing as a bad word? And no, there's just words that are used badly. So if I say the F word or the C word or the N word, it doesn't really matter. It's depending on how it's being used. Most of the time, when you hear people talking about niggas, especially white folks, it's gonna be in a bad connotation because all they have in their minds about so-called black folks is negative things. That's all they ever see. That's all that's all they perpetuate. That's all they see on the news. That's all we show them on the music videos. So when they are saying nigga, then of course it's a negative thing. And then when we say nigga, it's definitely a negative thing because some black folks say, oh, we took the word back. How? How'd you take the word back? Let me know how. Because you don't know you don't know the origins of the word. Because nigga just means black, okay? That's all it means. It doesn't mean ignorant. It does not mean that. I know when we were little, we looked it up in a dictionary and oh, ignorant person. No, because how come ain't no white niggas? How come ain't no Asian niggas? How come when a doctor don't know something, he ain't called a nigga? How come when a scientist don't know something, he ain't called nigga? Why is that? Why when certain groups of people don't know something or they're ignorant of something, they're not called nigga? Because that's not what the word means. The word means black, okay? That's why no one wants to be called nigga. A Chinese person don't want to be called nigga. An East Indian person don't want to be called nigga because they know what it means. It means black. But for those that do not know, as most people don't know that, how did you take the word back? You did not take the word back. Why? Because you still get upset if a white person call you nigga. You jump out the car, about to fight with him, bring out the bat. Even though we know you ain't gonna do nothing because you ain't gonna beat up your white daddy. But the point is, we still get emotionally triggered when we hear the word nigga because we haven't taken the word back. It's always used badly. Now, sometimes we might say, oh, that's my nigga. I mean, okay, it could be used positively there, but soon as that same dude say something that's disrespectful to you, you be like, nigga, what? What you just say, nigga? Now, it's all of a sudden it's back to a bad word. Or it's back to being used badly. It's not that this is such a powerful word. It's the energy of the people that are the greatest on the planet. So of course, whatever they calling us is gonna be something that's huge because when it's attached to us, it's gonna be something that's major, huge, big, because that's just how we are.
It's a little taya. It's a little spice on that, right?
Right.
And we had a debate about that. I said, well, why do you use the word? Why do you use that word in front of people when you're really not like that? I understand cats that are like that. Like Cat Williams, when he does it matches.
You talk like that all the time.
Yeah, it's certain people that you go, I get that.
Right.
But there's some other cats that I go, yo, you're not even like that. But when you get in front of a certain audience, you use it in front of them. I don't know if it's irresponsible. Listen, I'm not telling anybody how to do comedy, but I just feel weird doing it. Right. I don't even use it in front of black audiences.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But for me, this is my style. But when I do use the word, the N-word, I'm making a point about the N-word.
Okay.
Because
now, I tend not to use it in my speech as well, but I know that on the videos, y'all can be like, no, you use it all the time. Yes, it's when I'm talking about so-called black folks negatively, I will use the word nigga. But if I'm talking to them or about them positively, I'm gonna use the word brother. Now, some things that I talk about is gonna be some nigga shit. Some nigga shit that don't need to even be around. Because, like I said, the word nigga just means black. The word black has no meaning. It has no substance, no culture, heritage, language associated with it. So when you're calling yourself black, You saying that you nothing, you nobody. It's the same thing as calling yourself nigga. And those type of thoughts, those negative thoughts, we got to get up out of here. So yeah, I will say, oh, this is some nigga shit right here. Oh, this nigga. Because it's a negative thing. And the so-called black man needs to learn how to rise above this type of mentality, this type of language. We need to start increasing our vocabulary. We need to start learning how to speak and communicate. We need to learn how to shed away all the adolescence that comes with being a nigga. Because that's, if you still a nigga at 40, 50, 60, you just a child. We got to shed all that away and become men. It means we got to learn who we are. We got to try to be pillars in our community. You need to learn about God. You need to start being husbands, start being better brothers and better fathers. That's putting off the nigga mentality. You start thinking about things with logic and not emotions, not letting your emotions control you. So yeah, I will say it, and sometimes it's gonna be because it's some nigga shit. We gotta get rid of all that.
Because I have a joke about the double G words.
Right.
You know what I mean? Double G word, something about the double G word. Like you got the N word, you got the F word, 2 G's.
Yeah.
And if you know Harry Potter, you ever know about Harry Potter? I'm a Harry Potter fan.
No, I ain't.
Where there's a muggle, they call him a muggle.
Okay.
That means he's a half prince. He's some bullshit. So they call him, they say, you're a muggle, Harry Potter. And it's almost like saying that when you're watching Harry Potter, you're like, is he talking to me? Right. Oh, Harry Potter's a muggle.
Well, you're a muggle, Godfrey, because you ain't really a so-called black man. I mean, you are, but you ain't. You're not what Tariq Nasheed would call a foundational black American. Now, yeah, the so-called blacks of the captivity or of America did come from Nigeria as well, but you're not really one of us. So you're a mogul. We're the same people, but you know what I'm saying? They don't got the same history. He don't really know what it feels like to have systemic racism shoved down his throat as a person of the captivity. When you come from being free, I wouldn't say they free. Having your own culture, customs, language is way better than having all that stripped from you as a so-called black man. So you're not gonna really understand all that comes with being a foundational black American. We're the same people, but there are some differences. And you're gonna hear about it in another video I'm gonna do. We're gonna talk about it later.
You believe that? You're a muggle, Harry Potter. And I'm like, is he calling me a nigga? You know what I'm saying? So I talk about the phonetic. I'm into words because I'm a big George Carlin fan.
Okay.
Big Carlin fan, big Pryor fan, and it's all wordplay for me. You know, I'm really into the art form of this shit. So yeah, the N-word thing is, you know, that's just for me.
Right.
I'm not telling anybody how to do comedy.
Right.
I don't want anybody to conflate this shit, but
right.
I just want to know why people use it. Someone told me, well, I don't want them to, I feel comfortable saying it because I'm not going to let them determine, you know, how I say the word. I'm taking the word back. I said, that was never your word.
Right.
What do you mean you taking it back? They gave it to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it desensitizes the word.
I know what he's saying, but the word nigga comes from the word Niger or Niger. It just means black. That's all it means. Just like more means black. There's different ways to say nigga. I guess different ways to say black. Negro. There's different ways to say it. You know, so then there's different terms depending on where you come from, but that it just means black. It's not your culture, it's not your heritage. It doesn't come with any customs, but it just means that you are a so-called Negro.
Really? So when they call you the name out of vitriol, then you react to it. You get mad. So how is it desensitizing you?
Right.
Exactly. You're not taking it back. You're just ignoring what the white man said about you. That's all. But soon as your brother get mad at you, the white man thoughts gonna come back and you be like, oh, what nigga? What you say to me, nigga? Now you hate each other again. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta really stop with the whole delusion of I'm taking it back. You're not taking nothing back because you don't know where it came from. You can only take it back once you know where it came from. Once you know how to use it. Once you know where it comes from. And then once you don't get emotional if you hear someone call you that. If a white man called me a nigga right now, I wouldn't care. It would just be, yeah, I'm black. I know what he's saying. I'm not gonna pretend as if I don't know what he's trying to say. It's not gonna make me get out and try to whoop his ass and now I'm in jail and now my children don't have a father and now my wife don't have a husband and now my mama gotta see me in jail. I'm not gonna do that. That's just stupid. You understand? That's you taking the word back. It's taking the power back from it. It just means black.
I'm just saying, if someone calls your name, you shouldn't even flinch. You go, I say it so much, it doesn't even bother me, but it still stings. That's all. It's just a debate we're still having with the N-word.
Hey, man, I didn't even know you was going to say all that. I heard this and I just put a little timestamp on it. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but that's real. If you still get emotional about it, if someone calls you that in a negative way, then you ain't took nothing back. If you don't know where it comes from, you ain't taking nothing back. Niger is just another way to say nigga, which is another way to say black. That's it. So, all right, man, let me know your thoughts. If it made you laugh, go hit that like button. Made you think, go ahead and comment. And if you want to just roll with the channel, we a small channel trying to do big things. Go ahead, hit that notification bell, the subscription button, and we out. Peace.